I'm going to come down and create a little space here, and then how's this right here?
Yeah.
Is that too much pressure? You doing all right back there? Did we lose one?
Misty just fell off her chair.
Oh.
Too much?
No.
Okay. I heard a noise. I heard something, and I was like, oh, are you okay?
So you have your knee right in the crook of her neck, basically pushing downward.
Sam, where do you feel this?
Right on my
Okay.
They'll see this in a video and go, that's not safe, your carotid artery. Ah!
yeah.
And I'm like, no, I'm pressing like, okay, anytime you watch this in a video, by the way, you're looking, if I'm watching you and you're applying something with an elbow, I'm gonna look at your shoulder and look at your elbow. I'm gonna look at the position of your humerus, and I know the direction you're going in. When you look at this, you're gonna look from the hip to the knee and go, ah, that's where he's going. Does that make sense? Because I can change angle and leverage by moving my hips, because that's a little more like straight down right there.
Right.
Now, what happens is this is pretty static. She can take this. I looked at her barometer. She's not wincing. I can grab her shoulder here in the shoulder girdle and go, how about that?
Oh, that's really good.
Oh, that feels good. Yeah. I want to make this as effortless as possible. If you decide to work on people's necks, and you'll build up to the knee, especially for her, because she's, compared to my body size, more petite, I think a forearm is a better option. If I was working on Jim Bob, oh man, I beat those guys up. I mean, lovingly. But they actually, guys I find, big guys, they love being manhandled. I love dragging them around the mat and making them feel little. I think they don't get that often, right? So if I come into here, one, I think I'm gonna be here a little while. I'm gonna do the laziest version I can manage. Lift your head for me. And I'm gonna scoot that up a little bit so I've got some clear space right here. And then for your neck, do you think you want more in the base of the neck here?
Yeah.
Or do you want more up?
No, the base of the neck.
More the base, okay. So I'm gonna change my position even a little bit more, because she has her head a little forward. It's lengthened some of these muscles. I'm gonna scoot just a little bit. I'm gonna get this receptive hand, and I'm gonna stack. I'm just leaning in with my forearm and elbow. How's that right there, Sam?
Good.
Is that too sharp?
No.
Do you want more pressure?
Yes.
Okay. When I give more pressure, all of you know this. You just stack your shoulder over your elbow. When you're delivering pressure with your elbow on steroids, you stack your hip over your elbow on steroids. Right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Now what do you think? A little more down or a little more up?
Up.
Tell me when.
There.
All right. A little more forward or a little more back?
Back.
Let me change the angle a little bit. Right there?
Yeah.
There we go. Let me grab that and a little bit back. There? Nice. This, remember I talked about primary, secondary, tertiary? Her hair is up. Can I take this down real quick?
Yeah.
Oh, she got two of them. All this great long hair. Am I pulling your hair too bad?
No.
Okay. Because I got this nice thing. How's the pressure right there?
Good. I can have more.
Primary, secondary.
Yeah.
And I go, listen, still to the back right there? Because I'm getting a little bit closer to my elbow.
Yeah.
What does the scalp work add to this?
Oh, it feels good. Kind of feel me a little bit, like, where did it feel, here or the chair?
Go tell Walt, whatever research studies they got, oh, it feels good. And for a more massage-oriented client, do you see why we could add that?
And you're also doing ever so slight movement, so it's working that without moving your weight, shifting your
Are
weight.
you also taking her focus off of where you're applying enough pressure?
Maybe. I have students sometimes that they'll say stuff like, man, it's like you're confusing their nervous system.
Say that before. 'Cause I'll
Like
use
you're
one hand.
doing multiple things at once, and they can't focus on one, like.
Yeah.
And here's what it always goes back to for me is like, what does it feel like? Like we can describe it, and I'm a fan of like going in, like Walt is talking about with research studies and figuring out what's going on. But how does it feel?